Always, never, and sometimes. These are known as adverbs of frequency, and they play an important role in our daily communication because people want to know how often something occurs or how often you do things. So we're going to cover that aspect of the language in this video. We use adverbs of frequency, like sometimes or usually, to say how often we do things or how often things happen. Here are adverbs of frequency in the order of frequency or occurrence. If you want, you can repeat these after me. Always, usually, normally, frequently, often, or often. Often is more common. Sometimes, occasionally, not too often, hardly ever, never. Now, I'm going to read some examples of these adverbs in sentences. But for your homework, what I'd like you to write to me in the comments below this video are the adverbs of frequency that you don't use very much or very often, or those that are difficult, because practice helps you to understand them better. They always hang out together. The northern lights are usually green. You normally see them best in September or March. It's often cloudy. What do you notice about the position of the adverbs? They are usually before the main verb or between the auxiliary and the main verb, but they come after the verb to be. They can also be at the beginning or the end of the sentence. For example, sometimes I'm alone. Occasionally, I meet her for a coffee. We can use usually, often, sometimes, and occasionally at the beginning of the sentence, and sometimes and often at the end. Here are a few more examples. Usually, we meet on the weekends. Sometimes, I visit my parents, and occasionally I take a holiday. Now, we can use sometimes and often at the end. Let's practice that. I go home often. I go home sometimes. We use adverb expressions like a lot or not very much, plus the main verb too. She travels a lot. She doesn't study very much. Be careful with never. It is already negative, so we can't use it with not. I never go to the supermarket with my mother. We can also say once a week, twice a year, or 3 times a month. So, for example, take the medicine 3 times a day. We usually go swimming twice a month. You see them once in a lifetime if you travel. Now, as I mentioned before, I would like you to do some homework. So those adverbs that you rarely use or didn't know before you encountered them for the first time in this video, make sample sentences with them and write them in the comments below. I'll look at them and correct your English. And if you found this short adverbs of frequency video helpful, like it, make a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure to tell your friends about it. Thanks for listening, and see you next Monday.